Hello, and welcome to ChezzyChats podcast. This is episode 1. Today is August 1st. Happy Friday. Um, Topic I wanted to talk about today is 2025 being the year of the sequel. Of course, we've had so many fucking sequels come out this year. We got fucking Zootopia 2 that's coming out in November, I'm pretty sure. We had Final Destination Bloodlines. We had Happy Gilmore 2, Lilo and Stitch, the live action one. So many fucking movies have been coming out this year that are sequels. Now, I see this as either a money grab or people aren't creative these days. Now, like me, look, don't take my idea, but what if there was this giant dildo that was attacking everybody in a fucking city or some shit, like Chicago or something? Boom. See, we have a movie plot. That's literally all the effort it takes. That's literally all the effort it takes to make a movie plot. Just think of it. Boom. Nobody stole my idea though. That was my idea. If anybody gets big and they use a giant dildo, a pink dildo to be explicit, you know what? Nah, any dildo. I don't care what color it is. I'm suing you, cause that was my idea right now. We got proof right here. It's gonna be on YouTube. Now, what I was saying, dog, nobody is creative these days. I mean, yes, we have a lot of people who are creative. Genuinely, a lot of people are creative. But people are just doing the same old shit for either a fucking money grab or, like I said, they're not creative. How much does it take you to make up the thought to bring up a movie? Huh? How much does it take you? Because genuinely, all these, new sequels and shit are getting bad ratings. Wow, there's, new movies coming out. Out of the few new movies that are coming out, some of them are pretty actually funny. Fuck. I can't list them all, but cause honestly, I haven't been watching any new movies this year. Cause they're all fucking sequels. What's the new movie with that Seth MacFarlane's making or whatever? Or he already made it. It's coming out today though. It's something with guns in it. It looks funny as hell. I'm getting all these commercials with the dude sliding under people and punching all their nuts. Dude, that looks like comedy gold. To a 15-year-old like me, that looks genuinely peak. I mean, I can list some of the good sequels that I watched, like Happy Gilmore 2. That was funny as shit. Genuinely. One thing I love about Adam Sandler is that he has never grown out of his comedy style, and he hasn't fallen off from it. You don't see any celebrities or comedians today that use the same style like Adam Sandler does and don't fall off. Adam Sandler has been being funny for as long as I remember. Even though I'm 15, first Adam Sandler movie I ever watched was Pixels. Now, y'all might say that's a shitty movie, but I was 5 at the time, alright? So it was, my mom, she got, what was it? We were living in this apartment with my mom. And so we had just gone to Walmart because I was seeing these advertisements on TV for this movie with video games and shit, Pac-Man and stuff. I'm autistic. I had an obsession over that shit when I was 5, and I still fucking love Pac-Man and all that shit. But I saw the advertisements, I'm like, oh my gosh, Pac-Man in New York City, that looks badass as fuck. Mind my language, guys. I was only 5. I didn't know any better. No, I didn't actually say that though. But genuinely, this shit looked cool as fuck for a 5-year-old like me at the time. And so she gets the DVD from Walmart, and we plop it into the Xbox 360. Yes, bro, Xbox 360s for peak. I'm not gonna get on that topic right now. But we pop it in the Xbox 360, and I watch this movie. Dog, I still know every fucking line from that movie to this day. And I don't care what y'all say, if it's ass or anything. But to me, that movie is good because it has a little place in my heart because it's the first Adam Sandler movie I've ever watched. I think it was the first PG-13 movie I ever watched too. But I didn't fucking know because I was 5 and it was Pac-Man or whatever. We're not gonna get on personal shit today, but let's just say that I was a little bit more privileged because certain things were going on at that time. We don't have to dive into it today though. But in that movie had me cackling even though I didn't get any jokes. Like, fucking hearing the word virgin, not knowing what it is, with, Josh Gad. For those who don't know, he's the dude who plays Olaf in Frozen. He's a fucking fat ass in this movie, and it's funny as hell when he's like, and there's this part where Batman's eating his car, and he's like trying to take his seatbelt off. He's like, "I'm gonna die a virgin." I kept repeating that, not knowing what it was, and it was just, I guess it should have been really funny to see as like a bystander seeing a 5-year-old screaming, "I'm gonna die a virgin." It's like I said, the movie fucking holds a place in my heart. It's the cast. So Adam Sandler's movies with cast is so consistent. You always get Kevin James usually in an Adam Sandler movie. You always usually will get fucking, well, not that much anymore, but Chris Rock. What's the dude who looks like a stoner? Gosh, you probably know him from Grown Ups most well. The drunk who fucking, what was it? Gosh, I think I'm getting off topic at this point, but like, as I was saying, like, the whole main point of that whole big ass conversation was Adam Sandler's comedy style has not died. That's what I love about him. Like, even from his first few like movies that he blew off with, fucking Happy Gilmore, which is actually the one I was trying to talk about, Billy Madison, he literally, and then you see it go into like, what is it? His 51st Dates movie. He never aged. He still has the same comedy style. And he's always the same person in every movie. Like, because he's literally just being himself, usually. Jewish man, curly hair, always has long shirts on, like saggy pants, or saggy shorts. I've never seen him not wear that in a movie. Except for Lil Nicky, which he was playing a character of the Devil's Son. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, Happy Gilmore 2 was really good. It's like the best sequel I've seen this year, especially with all the cameos. You got Bad Bunny. I didn't even notice it was Bad Bunny until like, because I knew it was somebody that I knew. I knew it was somebody that I knew. And I don't really listen to Bad Bunny's music. I've heard some of his songs, pretty good, but like I don't listen to stuff that I don't know what I'm saying, because like, what if I say the wrong thing, But he has pretty good songs, I'm not gonna lie. And him and Adam Sandler surprisingly made a really good duo. Like, Adam Sandler would take anybody and make them like a really good comedy partner. Then you got all these fucking cameos and people who were in the previous movie that they did really well. I like in the intro how they established that it was definitely a Happy Gilmore movie with the guitar, the little like guitar thing that you hear in the background. The fucking, you know what I mean. It's the same thing as the first, but like it shows Happy Gilmore after golfing. So like, what was it? In the first movie, it was about him getting he didn't kill his dad. His dad died because of the fucking hockey puck going through the glass. That was funny. They revamped that with his wife getting killed by his fucking long drive at the golf course, getting like headshotted by his own golf ball, which was funny but sad because you know what he did for like to get that woman. Then we had the respect of the dead, the past, the actors who have passed, sadly. R.P. Chubbs. I forgot the actor's name. I'm sorry. I'm still uneducated. R.P. Chubbs, like his actor and stuff. And to any other actors and actresses who were on Happy Gilmore 1 that may have passed away. And who have passed away, of course. My respects pay to them. Yeah. But they showed a way to honor them, They had some fucking funny ass revisits to the first movie. Like when Happy and Shooter McGee are in a graveyard, and so they're like beating each other on like the dead people, like the people who died, like in the canon of the films, and so they're slowly referencing things. And so like Adam Sandler's just like, well, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast. Like, that's like the main joke that I love from the first Happy Gilmore. Because I've always referenced that with my dad, and it's funny as hell. Like, it'll be like, hey dad, what's for breakfast? He's like, oh, some shit. And I'm like, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Like, it's funny. You even see Kanye do it in a song. He said, it's funny. Movie has a great plot. Like, it seems realistic too. I mean, to an extent. Like, I could see the whole plot of the movie was that there's these new golfers with a little bit of a technological advancement to golf so that they can hit like Happy Gilmore or drive. Sorry, I do know a little bit of golf terminology. I played golf before with my dad. So that they can drive the ball further. And like it seems realistic. Like in this day and age, 2025, like people are trying to like use technology to make things cooler and better when some things could stay the old-fashioned way. You see all these bitches out trying to fly to space and Mars and shit when like we haven't even discovered all of our own Earth yet. Like the ocean, we've only discovered not even half of the ocean. I don't even think a third of the fucking ocean. And we're already trying to jump to space, trying to get to Mars and shit. Dog, how about we look at what is ours rather than looking at something that is just, I don't know, vast and infinite. Our Earth is like, has so much to offer. And I don't even think that we take that and look at it like, you know, notice that we haven't discovered everything on our own planet yet. Like, how the fuck are you guys comfortable with living on this planet when you haven't even discovered more than fucking a third of the ocean? It's dumb in a way. But like, I could see people, I don't know how it related that with people wanting things to be new rather than being old. But, well, I guess it's a little topic that I just said. But like, main thing is I could understand how, like, you know, people could get pissed that their things are getting, there are things that they are traditional with are getting like replaced, you know, kind of like how AI is doing shit now. Like, as a person in the furry fandom, I haven't been in the furry fandom for long, but I've seen like the switch in real artists and AI. Like in Discord, I'll randomly get DMs now from random ass artists, and they'll be like, "Hey, can I tell your persona?" Fuck no, bitch. I don't care. I don't have no money. I'm broke as fuck, bro. The only thing that I do for a living, well, I don't even get money off of it. The only thing I do right now is rapping, bro. And that's not even that good. Like, I can notice the AI when they draw their art. It's so fucking easy. You'll get, like, smeared little fur bits. They'll have 2 tails. They'll have, like, 4 fingers. It's so fucking easy to tell the difference, bro. I keep getting off topic. I need to stay on my focus about Happy Gilmore 2 and sequels or whatever the fuck I was talking about. Happy Gilmore 2. Like I said, the best sequel of the year so far. I'm waiting for Zootopia 2. I'll probably make an episode about that if this podcast, you know, like, not launches, but if it, like, you know, if it becomes a thing on my channel, you know, like, people grab attention to it. Now, the thing is, people aren't trying new things, though. Everybody wants to fucking, like I said, get money. Most of these sequels are money grabs. Most of them are. Happy Gilmore, it was definitely a fit of a sequel. But I don't know about Final Destination. Now, when I watched Final Destination Bloodlines first, I was high as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. But I watched it again, sober. Now, I think I just admitted to a fucking crime. Jeez, cops, don't fucking arrest me, guys. I was lying. I don't do drugs. Anyway, as I was saying, second time I watched it sober. Now, the way that this movie establishes the story, like the death thing, the whole thing about death and how it gets to you and the whole theory of death. I think they explained it better than they have in the other movies. Like, I know the other movies were fucking amazing, except the fourth one, The Final Destination, of course, because it was going to be the last one. But the other movies, I couldn't, like, understand shit what they were trying to talk about with death. Like, okay, what's the story behind this? I don't get it. Who's next? Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. But this movie, Final Destination Bloodlines, it has a clear setup. Girl, I forgot her name, wakes up, having a recurring dream or nightmare about a tower falling down, people telling people to get off before it happens. Later does she know, she finds out that that's her grandma's, I think grandma or aunt, I forgot. Her grandma's, what's it called? Premonition. From where she saved people from that, where her family blocked off her grandma after that because they thought she was crazy or whatever. Which, I'm not gonna lie, if I had somebody in my family who was like, who I had a dream that they did some shit, or if they were just saying that death's gonna get us, of course death's gonna get us, bitch. We don't live fucking full lives in this John. Like, I don't, just the disrespect toward that woman, bro. Although, she took advantage of it and made her own little bunk, you know, a cabin. But once her granddaughter finds out that it's her dream or her premonition, she goes and visits her. Once she visits her, though, we get like a really fucking elaborate like a death sequence. Like, we got fucking showing all the like Easter eggs from like the past movies, how to beat them and stuff, and how it's every simple thing. Now, we learn that she has cancer now, so obviously death's getting into her. Also, like, what is it? Once her granddaughter leaves, saying that she doesn't really believe her, the grandma does something to show it. She knows she's about to die, so she shows her fucking granddaughter, yo, if you don't believe me, watch this. I don't think that's what she actually said. But she steps out, she gets fucking killed. Her, like, jaw gets torn off by, like, I think it was this, what was it? Fucking tank, bro. It was crazy as hell. It actually scared me at first. I did not see it coming. So then, we got her, and then she's going back home. She's like, it's probably whatever. They have a funeral for her. And then, what happens? We've seen this all in the commercial. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm gonna take a quick pause real quick. Okay, I'm back. So we all seen this in the commercials and shit with what was it? The lawnmower and the trampoline and all that stuff. Really cool death sequence, by the way. Like, it made me scared to drink like ice and water now because the way that the ice fell into the water. Oh, that like fucking got me, bro. Obviously he died with the lawnmower falling on his head. Really good death, by the way. The people who made this movie did really well serving the Final Destination. You know, like the whole tradition of it. They did really well making it. I really loved it. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody who worked on that movie. But like, dude dies. So now they're like, oh fuck, we just had 2 of our family members die. Maybe that crazy bitch is right. Yeah, of course she's right. Like, come on. It's a Final Destination movie. She's obviously gonna be right. So now they start looking at people's families and stuff. Or was this before or after the fucking tattoo incident? Yeah, it was before the tattoo incident. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it was before the tattoo incident. So then they start getting their fucking family lines out and showing that this is what happened, and she did research on the families from the tower, and it slowly took the lives of them and their families. So they're like, we're the second to last family. The only person who was last, which get this, in the premonition, right? The grandma saves this little kid, right? Now this little kid turned out to be, I think his name's John Bloodworth. I know his last name's Bloodworth. And he's played by Tony Todd, which was his last role in a movie. R.I.P. Tony Todd, really amazing dude with the horror fandom with Candyman. I shouldn't say that again. And like he was pretty good in the Final Destination movies, being his role. And we finally learn what his role is, which he is the last survivor on the tower. That's why he knew so much about death in the previous movies. Once again, like R.I.P. to him. He played such a good role for horror fans and horror movies. This is like one of the actual like deaths that I've like actually been sad about. That like to this day and age, like not that I haven't been sad about like celebrity deaths and stuff. Like R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. Like those two people died recently, and it's pretty sad. But Tony Todd was like a big figure in horror movies, and I really enjoy horror movies, so that death was like sad for me, and I couldn't like not say something about it on the podcast. So R.I.P. Tony Todd. Prayers and blessings to his family. I'm not a Christian, but I'm doing whatever to like honor his legacy, because like I said, he was a really good man. He was a really good man. All right. But we learned that he, like I said, he knew about everything about death because he was the last person on the tower. He was saved in the premonition, so he was last to go. We learned that this movie, he has cancer, and he's the last on death's list after the grandma's family dies. So, what is it? We slowly see the charts on how the family dies. And so we get, I think it's right after this, we get this gnarly fucking scene. It's really good. It's like the build up and the tension in it is amazing. We get, what is it? So they're walking on the sidewalk, walking outside. And so they're talking about ways it's like, oh, I don't believe anybody's gonna die. It's just fucking stupid and shit. If I'm gonna die, whoa, watch this. And she's all like, no, be careful. That windblower's gonna kick up them leaves and shit, and it's gonna make the kids not see the soccer ball and shit, and it's gonna make them hit this girl into this trash bin and shit, and the trash bin's gonna go into the trash truck or whatever the fuck it's called, and then she's gonna get killed. But she says that for him. So then that happens to his girlfriend. I think it was his girlfriend. That is so fucking cool. I've never seen a trash compactor death, and this is exactly what I wanted to see. The way she's struggling in the trash bags, it looks like one of those like fucking trampoline park foam pits. You know how you struggle in those things. Those things are not easy to get out of, and they're covered in bacteria. Ew, you can just compare them to a trash pit at this point. But the way she's struggling is so detailed. And the way she's about to get out, she reaches her arm out and she dies. Like, you can see half of her head and her arm, and she just, the main character picks up her arm. He's like, fuck! It's funny as hell. Like, I fucking love these movies. So then they start to be like, oh shit, oh, we're gonna die. One dude, the tattoo dude, doesn't believe it. This is where the tattoo scene comes into place, where we get that little thing. But, like, we learned that he wasn't supposed to die, apparently, because he was on family, it was in a different family or whatever. That's when it gets tough, or like, oh, yeah, I'm, like, yeah, you're not there, you're not older than your brother, or da-da-da-da. I forgot, yeah. So, I don't think he was actually a part of the family or something. It was either that, like I said, the first time I watched the movie while stoned, and the second time I loved it, but, like, I don't get the full details. Remember, I'm not a fucking real movie critic. I'm just talking about sequels today. But we learned that, like, we don't think he's probably not a part of the family or whatever. That's it. I don't think he's a part of the family, or he's either, like, not a part of. He's not either not older or younger or something than his brother. So that's why he's like, why didn't I die in the fucking tattoo place? That's when he starts to be like, shit's fake. This is the part where he almost gets hit by a truck, and it's funny as shit. He's like, oh, death's gonna get me. No, we are not. It was funny as hell because they were obviously referencing to the first Final Destination, where, what's her name, is like, man, fuck all this death bullshit. She walks on the road, she gets slammed by the bus, and it's funny as fuck, man. Funny as fuck. Like, this movie is so self-aware. It's beautiful. After that, he's still like, I ain't got nothing to worry about. So next, I think, is his brother. Peanut allergy kid. Love his role. He's like one of the best characters. So they're like, hold on. If we get somebody to die, then it'll skip us. Dun dun dun. Which, that has happened in the second movie. Where, was it Clear Rivers? Was it Clear Rivers? No. No, she died, right? I don't know. Clear Rivers is a big name in the final movie. Final movies. So she like drove an ambulance into the lake, drowned. She got revived. She lived. I don't think she died in any of the movies because I don't think she was in any of them after that. But they see that and they're like, oh shit. If somebody dies, then the rest of us will be safe. So then we learn about the peanut allergy. Boom. Okay. So at this hospital, right? At the hospital. By the way, this is like my favorite death scene in this movie. At the hospital. So they have him in a wheelchair already, just in case. And they have fucking EpiPen, right? EpiPen. Yeah, that's what they're called. I was thinking of the fucking overdose heroin injectors or whatever, the fentanyl injectors. Now, they grab that, and so they're in a fucking MRI scanner room. So, what is it? He accidentally bumps or accidentally turns the MRI scanner on, and then that shit is right in front of this vending machine where he gets the peanut bar or whatever. He gets a peanut bar, gives it to his brother or whatever the fuck. So he eats the peanut bar. He's like, I'm not having no allergic reaction. It's like, okay. Now, they don't notice, but in the background, which I feel like would be so obvious, because there's like fucking all this shit just started like flying at it like a little bit before. Like, why would you not hear it clang and be like, oh shit, that thing's on. Let's turn it off. Like, it's funny how horror movies are just so fucking... Horror movie characters are so fucking dumb, but it's funny as shit. So this is where that gnarly shit happens. So, Tattoo Dude. I don't think he was, like, if he wasn't there, I don't think he would have died. Or if he wasn't trying to, you know, get his brother to die and then revive him, I don't think he would have died because, like I said, I don't think he was a part of the family because of the whole tattoo thing. But what happens is the CNMRI scanner, or the MRI scanner, or whatever the fuck it's called, starts to get, like, you know how they're magnetic. Have you seen, like, those old videos online of people throwing, like, fucking office chairs? Or they didn't throw office chairs in them, but, like, they turned them, like, at full max, and they got all this, like, magnetic shit, and it looked really cool. So, great job of Final Destination being that creative. Like, that was beautiful. But, like, so he has all these piercings. I mean, obviously, he's a tattoo artist. I'm not stereotyping, but he's a tattoo artist. Most tattoo artists that I know always have all these piercings and shit. So he has all these piercings, and so it starts slowly sucking more like magnetic shit or whatever, and so it starts to get to his piercings. So his fucking ear piercings come off. He's like, his fucking nose piercing or whatever, and then he has a fucking dick piercing, a cock piercing, bro. That's funny as shit. I just see his dick. Like, you don't see his dick, sadly, but you see that shit, and it's like, oh fuck, he's hard. Oh my gosh, the pain I felt while watching that shit. I don't want to get a cock piercing. That seems painful. This man must have had balls, no pun intended, for getting that fucking cock ring. But it's funny. And then what was it? It starts to get more powerful. So then the wheelchair, that shit moves and gets him into the CNMRI scanner where he's squished. Holy shit, bro. And then it just keeps going and growing and growing into him until he's like folded. He just got fucking folded like a goddamn piece of paper, bro. I love the creativity of the scene. And then what happens, right? So, you know how I said about the vending machine. So slowly, as the peanut butter dude is somehow a little bit still alive, the tattoo dude has the fucking EpiPen in his hand as he's like dead in the MRI scanner, folded, and it looks really cool. As he's slowly crawling for it, he gets it, stabs it. I'm pretty sure. I think he stabs it, and he's like, good. He's like, then the vending machine gets one of those fucking spiral things, and it just pierces into his head. Fucking love these movies. If you look at the behind the scenes footage of it, it looks really cool. They got two people. They got the actor and they got another person to put their legs through to make it look like he was fucking folded in half. They did this for a kill in one of the Friday movies. I think it was what was it? Was it Jason Lives? I think it was Jason Lives, where one of the I think it was the police or some shit, or sheriff or whatever. He gets, I think it's Jason Lives. That's what I'm saying. He gets folded, and it looks cool as fuck. And like what they did was they dug a hole and put another person's legs in it. You know, like the way people make special effects and practical effects are really cool. And then after the peanut butter dude and the tattoo dude dies, we get, what was it? I think it goes more elaborate into, you know, how people are gonna, you know, like it's like starting to get to the final scenes or whatever. If I miss any deaths, I'm sorry, because like I said, I haven't watched this movie as much as I've watched the other ones because it hasn't really been available and everything. I watched it on a bootleg, like I watched it on a pirated website. Admitting to another crime. Sorry, cops. But like I said, it was a good movie. And it starts to get toward the end scenes, and where was it? Their mother dies, bro. It was just like, I'll try and distract death as much as I can as they're in this, like, they went back to their grandma's house. Was it because it's like the safest place or whatever, or no? They were. What was it? Fuck. I think they were trying to make one of them die so that they'd come back, and. So the mother dies after being like, don't worry, guys. Oh, I'll protect you with everything I can. I'll try and fight death. Oh, for much longer. And she gets killed by fucking, what was it? I think it was like, I don't know what it is. It was some big thing. Like I said, I don't remember much from this movie. I do remember a lot, but I don't remember all the details. So, like I said, I'm not a full-on movie critic. I'm just a douche on the internet that's just talking about movies and sequels for your entertainment. And what was it? The girl drowns and then apparently dies and gets brought back to life. But we learned that she did not die in that little incident. And this is like where what was it? This is where we get that Final Destination thing where, like, you know, they die at the end and it's surprising. We get a fucking train penny from the beginning where a kid was throwing pennies off the edge and, you know, it started the whole tower thing. So penny on the track. Usually pennies on the track will get smushed and it's cool as fuck. But this one veers the train off and the train was a log truck. And the log truck, it's referencing from the second movie, kills both of them in the credits roll. It's cool as fuck. Great. That's like 2 good sequels that I've seen this year. All the other ones I haven't seen, and from reviews and shit, look like dog shit. And I haven't seen the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. I want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm probably going to. I've heard bad things about it, but I'm still gonna watch it. And what was it? Fucking Squid Game, bro. They dropped 2 seasons this year. These dropped, was it in January? They already started the year off with a fucking second season. Second season wasn't that bad. I'm not going to go into too much detail of it, because like I said, I don't know full Squid Game lore, and I don't want to get into it. Third season wasn't that good, in my opinion, and also I don't have that much more recording time left, so. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. This is episode 1. Drop comments, giving me topics on what you want me to do next or whatever. Yeah, you know, it's fun to make. Bye.